All right, so we're going to dive into how to create a sequence. So tell us, first of all, what is a sequence?
A sequence basically is a set of cues that you store to play back later.
Okay, well, then tell us what a cue is.
So a cue is essentially how you want your lights to look. So you'll select your lights, select the color you want, select the dimmer percentage you want, select the pan and tilt preset you want, and then that essentially is a cue. But at that point you have to store it somewhere. So we're going to store all those looks into our cue lists, into our sequences.
All right, so then tell us how to create a sequence.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is create a view for our sequence pool. So down here on screen number 2, we're going to just select at the top left in the empty square there, and we're going to go to our pools tab right here, and then there's a sequence right here. So we're just going to select that, and that's going to give us an empty blank sequence pool. And then we're going to hit store, and we're going to go right there, and I've already labeled it sequence, and then we'll just hit please. So we have a blank sequence pool there. So now we're going to create our look. So we come up here to all of our lights. We'll just select them all. We'll do this really quickly. Select the dimmer percentage, 100. Select a color. We're going to do red and cyan. Then we can select a preset for our positions. Just do all those presets like that. Then we hit store. And then we hit an empty sequence pool. So now we have sequence 1 there. We're just going to label that red and aqua. We'll be able to relabel this later on to make more sense, but just for our purposes right now, we have one cue in there and it's red and aqua. So that's how to create a sequence, and we'll dive deeper into how to create extra stuff inside of a sequence. But right now there's one sequence. We can create another one just by changing our position presets to that, everything in the center. So we may call that one center. We'll change the color to magenta and pink, and then hit store. And we'll call this sequence number 2, we will call it center. And that's a sequence. So now you cannot play back from this location. This is simply just the storage spot for your cue lists or sequences. So we'll talk about playback later on.
Okay, great. See you in the next episode.
See ya.